What's going on, y'all? What is going on? Thank you for choosing once again to click on the channel. This is OYAOY. I am simply here to do my job. Get the messages to the collective. How is everybody? Thank you, everybody that has been liking, sharing, subscribing, supporting the channel. Welcome all new subscribers. So I figured I'd just do the collective truth in there because most of the time, majority of the time, masculine and feminine energy does come out in either one, okay? So divine masculine, divine feminine, this will be your truth or dare. Please, guys, only take what resonates. I'm only here to give it to you so you can have it. We're all stars in our own show, but this may or may not be for you. So the first card I got out is this Hollywood couple again. Okay, we got somebody that's starring in Scooby-Doo. Once again, the same ones that's closest to you be the ones that take the mask off at the end and get revealed. Okay, so somebody could have been dealing with somebody that likes starring in these live action Scooby-Doo plays. And I said I was going to look this up too, because once again, you could have some connection to the different words. Holly, oak, fern, ivy. There's a lot of significance around the word wood or woods. Okay, so when you start figuring out the wordplay and what some of these things are connected to, you'll realize even in the area that you're in, a lot of these names are repeated, okay? Once again, this is why you'll see Martin Luther King Drive or road or street damn near in every city, because they use different techniques to do energy harvesting on some of these lands that do have these same names. And the names are significant because they are connected to different things on the map, okay? Your spiritual map is also your motherboard, where you plug in at, where your energy is used, how it's harvested is all connected to these certain names. So let me see if I could find, okay, somebody could be, of course, in LA again. We know the connection to California. A lot of us already know, Cali has been in the middle of a lot of things for the longest time here. But I'm about to see something and break this down real quick. Yeah, so you got it. Florida, Miami, the Atlantic Ocean, okay? So a lot of these could be significant. These are a lot of the places where people choose to go to do different rituals and things that, they want the glitz and glam and the money of appearing to be, Hollywood, whatever. But you got the U.S. movie industry and the lifestyles of people associated with it. Hollywood, okay? So once again, this Hollywood couple came out starring in Scooby-Doo. Okay, it's something coming up about Hermes and different Birkin bags. We know these people are into the luxury fashion label. Okay, but when I had picked it up a couple months ago, because y'all know, a lot of these things are starting to come out as like counterfeit. So you believe you paying for like high price items or quality material. And a lot of this stuff, they getting caught up because they moving a lot of counterfeit products. And what they doing is they selling it to the urban areas. Okay, they know certain people want to keep up with certain lifestyles. So they pumping these, fake Jesus pieces and chains and even shoes. So we got a model here. Somebody could be modeling. And that's crazy because before I jumped on, I kept getting like a rock. Oh, like a rock. Okay, like a rock. But the rock is getting knocked down. Okay, so you got something about the rock coming up. And I had actually watched it. Did anybody watch Black Adam? It's to the point now where I think they starting to rush a lot of these different movies. Okay, because it's like, the golden people, the ones with our skin color, they'll get roles like the wizard or somebody on the spiritual councils or somebody that was, you know, a mentor or something to somebody else. But Black Adam wasn't even, you know, he wasn't even black in the movie. I was kind of disappointed. They still had to pick like a Hawaiian or Somalian or somebody other than actually being a man of, you know, a real king out here. They want to keep on trying to make things a big old secret when it's already out. I don't know why I got throwing rocks. So who's throwing rocks? Let's go. Truth or dare. Divine masculine, divine feminine. You going to tell your truth? Are you going to dare to be different? Okay, it could be a lot of people that's watching you from across a room. Across the room spiritually could be simply, they could be spying, okay? Somebody is always watching you do something. These people are getting knocked down here. And this is somebody that could have, you know, pretending like they're stronger than everybody else, but let's see. Yeah, you got bring me to life. Okay, so some of these people need your energy. They need your energy, your attention, your creative expression, certain things that you do. Okay, somebody literally could not part with you since your childhood. Okay, so it could be somebody that's from your childhood that's actually connected to, you know, the Hollywood lifestyle, or this person could be considered somebody that is what they like to call famous or has some type of fame here that's connected to somebody here through their childhood. But this person's getting knocked down because obviously they was using somebody's energy or stealing from somebody anyway. Yeah, so you got somebody's trying to get you to bring them back to life or resuscitate a dead situation. Yeah, something about paramedics. So imagine somebody doing some foolery, okay, and they actually have to be resuscitated and they go back to doing some foolery. A lot of them didn't have plenty of chances to do something different. That's why I do not have no sympathy for nobody. Let me see. Okay, so somebody, like I said, this person could have been connected to you through some type of romantic relationship, okay? It's almost like the pass around, okay? Somebody feels like, okay, maybe you was with somebody in your childhood, okay, and you connected to somebody else that was connecting to this person in your adulthood. Somebody else felt like they was finished with you and they was able to run off and do something. Like I said, they could have actually ended up in the industry. But they feel like, you know, they was done with you. They was going to pass you around. Okay, cool. But you supposed to let somebody go all the way? And I'm telling y'all the significance of these different soul ties. I mean, we connect to certain people and we believe, you know, we can just leave a motherfucker alone and then that's just how it goes. But some of these people are connected still by these soul ties. Okay, you had something coming up about the color pink and pineapples. Also about insects and some harvest here. I don't know why somebody's actually getting locked up. I don't know why this is coming up as somebody is going to be requested like their last meal, or somebody's eating like their last meal. This person could already know that they finished. Whatever they was doing, they know that it's over. Okay, so maybe they trying to get their last meal, their last plate. Yeah, you got somebody's trying to slow dance for one more minute. Somebody's really like trying to slow dance still. Like, move on, player. This is like if you pass somebody with in a dance or something, you allow somebody else to dance with them. This is like somebody's trying to double back at the last minute to dance another minute. Yeah, this person's an actor. So yeah, somebody's like eating a lot of breakfast at like a high-end restaurant. Somebody's actually living the lifestyle of a star. So you got Audrey, Help, Evan, Sarah, Michelle, Freddie. Somebody who's just been in La La Land. Somebody could have actually been mistaken somebody else for you or you for somebody else since 2017. So this is literally like somebody's been catching awards or, you know, receiving something as you since 2017. This person could have literally been seeing stars or seeing stars now because they got knocked down doing something. This person is connected to your childhood and maybe you didn't know it. Maybe you just didn't give a damn. You know, a lot of us, will meet people, connect with people, and then, you know, if it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. We let people go. But certain people want to hang on to you with Velcro, with different ropes and shit that they tied to you and trying to still spiritually spy and stalk. Okay, just because they just now finding out that you the main ingredient. Okay, so somebody's still looking for you, your ingredients, what it is that you bring, that has been a part of some type of Hollywood lifestyle. Okay, you also got something coming up about pictures and movies. Oh, dude. It could have also been since you was 17 or the age of 20 is significant here too. Yeah, somebody either stays up every day at 3 a.m. or wakes up every day at 3 a.m. To me, this is like, you know, the opposites. Whether you waking up early to get something accomplished or this person is staying up real early or late at night to do something, okay? Trying to figure out the main ingredients of something. Yeah, somebody could actually be communicating with spirit animals, or you speak a lot of different languages here. And I'm also getting like love language, your light language. It's a lot coming up about Facebook, okay? Somebody could have actually been reposting different things or your status, you know, and that's the thing. It's not even called Facebook anymore, but you see how old some of these different grudges or things that people hold on to, how old they are. Yeah, it could be your actual water sign. Yeah, somebody has a lot of like beef with Barbie girl, okay? Yeah, it's like somebody's really getting ready to have to decide. Like, do you want your last meal or do you want to continue to have hot showers? Because you keep messing with somebody here and you get knocked down. It already says it. The Rock got knocked down. Okay, somebody's engagement could have actually fell through, or somebody was getting engaged and now it's not happening. Okay, I don't know why you got Quentin Tarantino. Somebody is like constantly on somebody's mind all the time. It's like they remember things quite vividly. You know, this is almost like somebody quite vividly remembering some things that maybe you did to them, but they not remembering things that they did to you, or they not remembering why things went to shits in the first place. Yeah, this person's still stuck in the last season of Friends. Okay, we have moved on. It has been what, how many seasons? Maybe even 17 different seasons, 17 to 20 different seasons in 20 episodes in each one. But somebody's still in the last season of Friends here. You also got somebody named Rachel. And somebody was offered up a job with somebody else's clothing label here or their actual idea in fashion. Okay. You also had something come up about Louis Vuitton again. Something keeps coming up about pineapples. Y'all know what pineapples are. So these are just different couples that are into like swinging. Maybe they mad that you don't want to swing, or it's somebody here that's getting knocked down. So we're going to keep on going and see. I don't know why somebody feel like this is their job to actually concentrate on you or constantly steal from you or see what it is that you have that's considered the main ingredient in whatever mix up bowl this is. Somebody wants you mixed up in something with some people here. But it's like they want you on the outside, they want your energy on the inside, and it's all coming down. Yeah, you got the 90s. Yeah, so somebody could actually be even singing somebody else's music. It's something coming up about another scandal with some music here. Somebody could have actually wrote somebody else's music or singing somebody else's music. And this is, like I said, it's a word keeps coming up. It's like somebody was rewarded something as you, or rewarded something for something that you did, but they don't have the main ingredient. So imagine you continuing to do something and you're not even, you know what I'm saying? You're not even pushing out or promoting the same thing that you started with that actually got you hot. You falling off because you're not the original creator of something that you started with. Yeah, you got something about Bella, Steve, Nix. Okay, so it could be 5 people here that actually was on the album, or they be at the studio together. Yeah, somebody, it's like 5 people that could be working, and they don't care that, you know, whatever this product is not homegrown. Okay, this is not even at the roots. This is almost like a harvest that was supposed to have more time, but they rather go ahead and pull it up before it's finished. So something's coming up about somebody's harvest here, somebody pulling something before it's actually, you know, these ain't even the roots, they ain't connected or nothing no more. This is like artificial, you know, we're not gonna go there today. Yeah, they the baby goat, okay? Want to be the greatest of all time, but they out here eating different mushrooms and psychedelics and shit, trying to come up in this last season of Friends. Friends, how many of us want them? The end. Got something about a title. What's this title? Yeah, so this is almost like if somebody's faking a lifestyle, okay, and they know that you have a puppy or a dog or something, they'll go get a puppy and a dog, but they don't even like animals. This is how far somebody has been willing to go to promote a certain lifestyle simply because they in your energy. Looking at different Facebook statuses or posts from different social media platforms, trying to see if they can keep up with whatever your energy is or whatever you're doing. Somebody was actually offered a job here for slamming you. Yeah, this ain't even the Pimpsons. They got the Simpsons and the Pimpsons. Somebody been trying to pimp somebody for a long time here, using their own original work. You got pulp, fiction, something about some orange juice. Yeah, now, this is somebody that could maybe constantly eat breakfast, or you always eat breakfast all the time. You could be single here. Maybe you go out to eat to breakfast all the time, but this might be what you choose to eat all the time. Yeah, whoever this is rushed to rushed for some wishes. So it's like before anything that they wanted was granted or they was blessed with it from our Heavenly Father and our spiritual team, this person wanted to just hop over and take something and have it now. Okay, they wasn't worried about, once again, long-term goals. This person wanted something today. They wasn't going to wait 10 years. Somebody could actually be getting 10 years for shooting at somebody or shooting somebody. Oh, no. Yeah, somebody took a job to either shoot at somebody. Yeah, it keeps coming up. This person ain't got no flavor. So, like I said, they probably started with flavor because they started with something that was stolen from somebody. And now this person is real bland here. They don't have nothing about them. They're not seasoned. Okay, this person could actually be married or was supposed to get married here. You got baby, sporty, scary, ginger. Okay, so you got, here we go. Got the Spice Girls. 5 people here. Like I said, it could be 5 chicks that's involved with doing something against somebody in their womb, trying to keep some baby out the picture, or could be hiding a baby. Somebody does like different witchcraft and shit for sport. This is like what they do, their life. Okay, they could have red hair, love wearing red hair. It's also a blonde involved. You know, whether they naturally blonde or if they just bought the shit, we don't know. We don't care. But yeah, you got the last season of Friends here. Truth or dare, you gonna tell your truth? Dare to be different? And yeah, because could be stealing different information out of somebody's contact list. texting messages to someone in your contact list as you. I'm so tired of seeing the same thing that they think is going to work. It's like a lot of them still want to either connect with people in your phone, or they're trying to prevent things from happening. Could even be trying to prevent a marriage or a relationship. And it's like, it's not going to work. This is delusion at this point. Yeah, you're like, is it fake news or real news that a lot of people are really doing stuff like this? Which movie are you playing in? Where it is. I don't know why Rachel keeps coming up. So somebody's name could be Rachel. So you got Emma. These are different childhood friends that could have been in the background doing something for the longest time. Trying to be the boss, okay? Somebody wants to be Rick Ross for real in the spiritual realm. And, you know, we know what Rick Ross, supposedly he took somebody else's whole name, their story, okay? So this could be somebody's, you know, childhood friend that has took your name, your story, what you've been through, pumping that shit out like they really had to experience something, and they can't even do it anymore because they don't have no season. They not mature. They getting slammed in the spiritual realm, like literally. Yeah, riddle me this. Is it funny now? Why y'all kicking and giggling and shit? Is it funny now? Pineapples, they keep coming out. Okay, so I don't even know if somebody just eats pineapples all the time. They feel like this is gonna help them taste better or something, or if these people are really into like swapping mates and doing things like this. Some of them, you know, they married to people they don't really like for real, but they'll share them just to keep some type of energy amongst them. This is how they doing this energy harvesting. Yeah, because it's like they single, but they're not single. Does that make sense? Yeah, trying to do something. They might even been doing something with somebody's hair. So watch sharing hair brushes with certain females, especially the ones that feel like you the queen or the Don Dada. Some of them have this mentality where they feel like if you become something, or if you in a different position than they are, then they can't have a chance to do something if they just really just work on some shit. You got some about Tease, Avon, Adita, Arita. Yeah. Watch what you actually texting some of these people, so we're going to get some more cards. I'm going to pull like a couple more of these. Yeah, somebody's hips don't lie. This is like somebody done either had a surgery and they legs and shit don't even match up to their butt, or somebody's like really whacked out in the body. They done did a whole etch a sketch. Yeah, a bunch of them on dog food, not eating. Okay, could be trying to I don't know why there's celebrities all in here. Somebody really wants to. Somebody's asking for like a sign from God. They could be in PJs all day, literally. Yeah, this is the type of friend, you know what I'm saying? If y'all taking pictures or whatever, she want to take one from under your chin, but make sure she got all the right angles or something. People that would deliberately try to make you look a certain type of way. Like, people will make you look a certain type of way. And this is why I don't even worry about it, because, you know, they see me in the streets for real. Whether I'm raggedy or what, bitch, I love God. God loves me. Yeah, somebody could actually be in a beauty business and they don't have any money. They could have tried to start a eyeshadow brand. And you'll see that a lot of these people just rush to do stuff, so they're not even getting good vendors, or they're getting different products where they're not actually using something that's natural or good for your skin. So it's basically they going backwards. If you're not using things that are not going, you know what I'm saying, mess up the skin of you and your people, then you just basically in it for the money. Yeah, somebody's mad. It's like you don't speak to this person anymore. So they've been trying to juggle the different, you know, grinning gophers and goblins that are going against you. Somebody wanted to like sell their clothes, but they was selling your clothing idea, or they was trying to do things before you. That's what I'm saying. Maybe you wanted to grow your own food, have a garden, start a natural either hair care or beauty line, and this person hurry up and did it, but they still using different vendors and shit that don't make sense, different ingredients and products. Some of their stuff is decaying. Yeah, you get it. Somebody's pretending to be like a beauty blogger or having some type of blogging. You know what? Oh no. Yeah, some of these people gonna die nasty, okay? They was trying to have a dynasty, but they gonna die nasty. It's just like you bitter in your heart. God is revealing who people really are, how you really feel within yourself. Okay, it doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, and the inside, what you looking like. Yeah, somebody also knows about a hidden grave. Okay, so they still could be trying to cover something up, having to do with a grave in the dark, in some type of den or shed. So imagine having like a party or something, and something happens to somebody in this party, you know, and a rave to me would be like, you know, if you're not on ecstasy, coke, meth, we know a lot of people doing a lot of different shit now, and a lot of this stuff is cut, and you know, it's no longer what it used to be. But you know, whether they on shrooms or psychedelics or something, but imagine having a party somewhere, okay, and somebody either overdoses or something happens to this person, and everybody else is still partying, like. You know what I'm saying? We'll worry about it in the morning type shit, or they try to cover it up. Or yeah, this is the type of people that we're dealing with, unfortunately, that are being found out about because at first it was more so, you know, people not really worried about what's going on because it's not hitting close to home. But you see, this shit's closer to home than we ever would have thought. You got people selling people out for $500. You see what I'm saying? Let me just give me a new outfit and I'll tell you where the bitch be at. Let me give me an ounce of weed or, you know, an ounce of coke, and I'll tell you where it is. Yeah, you got buried documents. So if it's not an actual person that was buried, somebody tried to hide a will, some type of documents with a will, a trust. Yeah, some knowledge of truth coming about some buried documents that's been hidden. Okay, and these documents could have been pertaining to somebody that was actually passed away and didn't nobody know, or they passed away and it was a secret. Yeah, you got your honor. Your honor. Let me explain. I told you somebody's even asking for their last meal. It's just like they already know whatever they into. You know what I'm saying? They ain't getting ready to come up out of it. You got your honor. So your honor, somebody's going to court. You have a case explanation. So somebody is explaining something. They could be explaining why they was keeping watch over you. Okay, trying to gatekeep something that belonged to you, whether it was a house, some land, a whole body. They was probably trying to gatekeep your body, your mind, your spiritual well-being, your emotional stability, your health, wealth. Yeah, they was keeping some type of documents though. How you gonna gatekeep and keep watch over something that doesn't belong to you? Yeah, it's a whole beautiful mess. So you got something about somebody could even be getting dang, I was gonna say unburied, but somebody's even drilling underground or trying to go underground for something. So whether this is physically or spiritually, somebody's like going underground for some information. That's something that could have been hidden. I don't want to say that. It's like 8 something. Ooh, Your Honor, let me explain. Yeah, pack but stay back. Somebody's already packed, trying to find somewhere to go, but they're gonna have to stay back and explain themselves over a case that's coming out. Yeah, and I pray and I pray to my Heavenly Father that justice is served in this situation. Place the angels within the courts now because it's to the point where a lot of us, you know, we woo, we just dealing with the things that we have, you know. It's a bittersweet situation. Like I said, beautiful messes out here. So it is a beautiful mess. It's beautiful to know that you are protected by the spiritual realm and that you have some that do love you, even if you don't see them physically. There are some people that are working for you. You have angels here, you have God here, you have your higher self, you have those that are really working for you and not against you because so much could be against you. Um, you know, and the enemy, he comes cloaked in whatever you like. It's all it is to it. A lot of them come cloaked in some of the finest shit. Dripped and dripped and dripped. You hear me? Drip, draped. And now they droopy. Crying and shit. Ass and titties and shit falling down and falling apart after they got them done. Yeah, they was using a lot of technology. So you got somebody slept with a friend here. Do not sleep with this lie. Okay? So it's whatever was hidden her, it's being revealed about whoever this friend could have been. Um, And it could have been a masculine involved or feminine. You guys take it how it goes. But whoever this was actually slept with a friend. They knew about something that was going on underground here. This is like somebody breaking up a lot of payments to somebody to keep watch over you, how you feeling mentally, what you're speaking on or what you're speaking about. This is why it's always good to keep your mouth closed when it comes to you doing something or your next move. Because I always say somebody's always listening. I don't care. I don't trust people. I don't even trust the air that I breathe during certain times. So I already know what people be on. Okay, they want to keep watch of what you have in your house, what you're moving in your house, what's around your house, or what kind of house you got. They want to keep watch over your body, what your body look like, if it's getting bigger, smaller, whatever. They want to keep house on they want to keep watch over certain things around you. It's like y'all not gatekeeping shit no more. Especially when y'all been weaponizing technology, trying to take people out with different things. It ain't that much construction in the world. Yeah, so you got to do during luminaries cycles, write goodbye. So somebody could be writing goodbye. You taking this time, different things during the moon cycles, different transits. You could be letting things go for real. Like, and I'm telling you, I done been there. I'm like, man, I'm over it. And then you be like, well, God, is this really what people are choosing? To die by me or lose it all? Because a little old big me, but you'll be surprised. Some of these people, they just dirty. It's all it is to it. You got dirty Irish, so somebody could either use Irish Spring or this is the shit that they're going to be using. That's the best offer that they have within the bars. Y'all know if y'all done been locked up, then that's all you get. That's one of the best soaps. They got one more, but, that Irish Spring is one of the best ones you can get in there. This is what some of them going to have to deal with. Constantly using hot water and shit. Somebody could actually be Irish. Yeah, somebody was like a young Chester here. They get ready to have to surrender and bow to God because they did a targeted drive-by. So somebody could have actually been targeted by a drive-by. Okay, and this is another reason why I don't believe most of the stuff in the news. I mean, it's just not that much beef in the world. A lot of people, they raised and taught certain things. And the things that they raised and taught is basically pertaining to whatever environment they in. Okay. And I don't care. Even some of these, these older masculines, they not even claiming colors like that no more. And if they are, they old asses in the house cooking some beans and shit. Like y'all, I don't believe that a lot of these men would allow certain young adults to be out in the streets like this. Okay. So some of these targeted drive-bys, quote unquote, are targets. Okay, these are not just beef in the streets type of pull up and take somebody out. This is literally somebody that could be a child of God or somebody that is considered an earth angel, or somebody that is a light worker, or somebody that's supposed to do something to uplift humanity, period. Some of these people are being targeted by certain friends and family. And these are like childhood friends, okay, that want to target you because they feel like they've been within the industry or they have to, the body for body shit. So you got to avoid neighbor disputes. Somebody could be getting into it with their neighbor and you need to avoid this dispute. And it's not saying because, you a bitch and we backing down, but some of these people are glitching out. Like if it's all over, it's all on them. Not only is God all on them, the people and the certain things that they called and conjured up is all on their back. It's in their heart. Okay, so some of them, they realizing they're going to have to either surrender and bow to God or take whatever, they got coming to them. It's just all it is to it. And I'm not getting ready to sit here and argue with somebody for one that I don't know, but because you chose to go against me or, you know what I'm saying, keep watch over whatever I'm doing, and it didn't work for you, now you losing everything, you won't get mad at me and try to get me locked up. No, this is what they have set up for you. But Your Honor, let me explain. That's all I keep hearing. Your Honor, let me explain. Y'all ain't explaining shit. Y'all waited to the last minute. So nature is generous. Who pushed us into poverty? Break overflow. Okay, so somebody's getting ready to have an overflow of something because whatever was in your environment was a whole illusion. Okay, that poverty mentality is a setup to keep certain people in a position to where, you feel like you ain't got to really do too much. And when you do it, it's some of the most grimiest shit because it's all it is to offer. And that's a lie. God loves us. It wasn't a setup for everybody to, run against each other. This was for us to surrender and remember who made us in the first place. It's all it is to it. A lot of us are way better than what we have been brought up around, or who we've been brought up with, or who we chose to love. But in these environments, man, they'll make it seem like it's all you got to do is sell dope, sell your ass, sell your kids, sell whatever you got in your house, and then you want to suppress how you feel, so you're drinking, smoking, tweaking, doing all this other shit. Well, really, all we have to do is surrender. And I'm telling you, I surrendered and bowed, and I'll keep doing it every day of my life, because I'm so grateful to still be here in the presence. The presence, the mercy, the favor, and divine protection of the Most High. I'm going to forever give praise. I don't care what I go through. They try to bury me several times. Your enemies will try to bury you with anything possible. Whether they're using the courts with different witchcraft, doing death rituals. They want to take you on secret trips, take you out. They constantly keep watch over your mind, body, and spirit. Okay? And a lot of them are using these different technologies and different devices that they receive in order to help nature, okay? So somebody could be getting back. They pushing back here. Somebody's pushing back, okay? Somebody trying to send you a telepathic message. And to me, this could be simply somebody trying to, get you to check them, or they want you at a certain checkpoint. And like I tell you, this is how they work, okay? This is almost like, say you at home and you speaking on, what you want to eat or what you want to do for the day after you leave, work or whatever it is that you're doing. And you don't know that it's going to be something placed right in front of you to be a form of obstacle. I mean, I done did it several times. I'll stop at the store and somebody may, out the blue, they want to have a random conversation and shit. And, you just got to learn to keep it moving on people. That's all I do. Keep it moving. Or I even play stupid. I love it. Sometimes you just have to play stupid on the whole. Make them think that you just silly, and let them walk themselves into that pit. It's all it is to it. Yeah. Somebody didn't believe that it was judgment time. Okay. It's also somebody that's getting caught up at a checkpoint. They could have actually tried to snatch somebody here. This person's going to be found, so it's a canceled alert. Yeah, you got weird shit going on. Like, a lot of people's getting injured. So let's see. I don't want this to be too long. But yeah, divine masculine, divine feminine. That's what it is. You going to tell your truth and dare to be different? Because Your Honor, let me explain. A lot of people want to explain some of this stuff, but how can you? How can you explain that you have continued, to try to go against certain people, believing that there was going to be a light at the end of this tunnel? Bitch, it's really, really dark at the end of this one. Yeah, so somebody planned a third party, and this goes back to these certain groups, they want to connect with you because, the sexual energy here is one of the best ways that they can do energy harvesting. So somebody planned for you to either have like a threesome or to be, you know what I'm saying? I tell you, when I was young and full of it, honey, it wasn't nothing to be out here. It was like first nature. Little did I know, I was being targeted because of certain things. Somebody was always keeping watch or having my body enslaved or my mental enslaved, using different weaponized technology. Or if it wasn't that, it was something that I was physically putting inside myself. Yeah, you got somebody that's going to be equally yoked to you. So it was somebody that wanted to be yoked to you. But this is like two or more gathered. Bitch, this ain't just two people. This is two or more. And I told you I got 5. So we all know that that's a change that's coming. Oh, what did I leave? Yeah, so you also got a sibling here. Okay, a sibling could have been involved with trying to plan a third party or plan, that you get targeted or either picked up or shot at. As sad as it is, a lot of the energy that we do exude as different beings, if it's not control, or I won't even say that, if it's not discipline, then we too unconsciously will fuel up a lot of this madness that's been going on. This is why you cannot run around constantly blaming somebody else for some shit you went through. Like, one of my biggest things was always I held on because I did not want to believe the certain people that I would go to bat for, go to the end for, or keep moving for were the same ones that I was in the hell for. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I was already in my own, but why create more? You was giving people lighting fluid before, if you believe it or not, And yes, sometimes it be your own people, but you just got to move forward, because a lot of these painful and suppressed emotions and memories, You have to clean them out, you know? Because if you don't, this is what somebody's going to use against you. It's your own damn emotions. This is why they say me versus me. There is nobody that I'm going against but my lower self, because my lower self will participate in some of this bullshit. I ain't talking about the targeting, game stalking, secretly poisoning, hiding bodies and shooting at people and shit, but I'm talking about, the getting drunk, getting high, and having sex with people that ain't even supposed to be inside my vessel. That type of stuff. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, somebody was trying to, whatever painful and suppressed memories you have, it's time for you to keep watch over your own mind, body, soul, your house, your home, your children, everything. It's just time. Somebody could have actually been using sigils. They slipping up. So you got sigils and bananas. I don't know why. Sigils and bananas. What are we doing with bananas? Yeah, you got gun out. Somebody got their gun out, okay? So whether this was reused, a hot gun, or it's already been used in something here, somebody could have been targeted by this same weapon that's already been used, and it could have been a sibling that's involved with this, okay? So you got gun out, evidence overkill, okay? And this goes back to it. If certain people are connected to these certain officers, how the hell are they getting these reused guns? If these were taken off the streets, how are they coming back? Are them bitches growing feet and walking straight back to the hood? I mean, we got to start making stuff that don't make sense. We got to let that shit get thrown out. Your Honor, let me explain. Yeah, so aren't you glad I moved on and you got a chance to know yourself? Okay, a lot of you are starting to see when people was moved out the way, you got to know who you really are, without someone telling you who you are, or without you feeling some type of way for having to participate in certain things because you don't want to let anybody else down, or you don't want to give up on certain people, or you want to believe that people ain't gonna be involved in a beautiful ass mess like this. Life is supposed to be beautiful. We're supposed to be out here thriving and, multiplying. Ain't nobody supposed to be taking nobody away from nobody out here. This is why God is changing things for you. And it could also mean, once some of those suppressed feelings and emotions and memories come up, you'll clear them out. This is why it takes time. Yeah, so somebody's like practicing having a normal life. And when I tell you I have practiced having a normal life, for a few years now, and it's no way. Some of us are not normal. Some of us are not meant to be within a category or a box or a statistic. Like, it's just all it is to it. I want to be on the outside of this shit all the time. I don't want to deal with certain things simply because, I don't want to get out here and do the most. That's not the point. Yeah, I'm a whole open-ended question out here. Like, fuck that. Yeah, somebody, too, like, I don't know why I'm getting, like, some of these people are dealing with having children during this time, and they could be, if they're not actually hurting their children, it's now this baby box that's being provided. So something came up about this baby box, and it's none of my business to speak on it, but where are these children going when they go inside of this box? Who is taking care of these children? If we're dealing with a spiritual war that is going against certain people, their bloodlines, their blood, and you are having children that you don't want to take care of because more than likely they was either done with somebody that you didn't love or they didn't love you. You could have been using magic, or you on drugs because you're still suppressing certain things in your life, karmics. Okay, because I know in the collective, a lot of us have moved on from it. Whether you 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years old, you have experienced something, and you can see now they are providing baby boxes. Okay, so somebody could actually use the baby box but dump their baby in this box. And, it's sad to say it's still a bittersweet situation, but I'd rather, instead of this baby get harmed, that they do use this box. But where do these children go after they use this box? That's what I want to know. I don't know. Yeah, somebody could actually be a genius here. Could be working on different programs having to do with the computer. Yeah, and this is the opposite. If you know that others are using weaponized technology, maybe you are building different programs to help those that have already been targeted by this certain type of stuff, whether they've been targeted by family, friends, or people that actually consider, Hollywood or whatever. Use your protection any way that you can. Like I said, somebody's even making sigils out here. I don't know what bananas have to do with anything, but I don't know. Yeah, somebody's trying to clean something up. Okay, this person could be in Louisiana, trying to run around and clean certain things up. Yeah, somebody could actually be using some bleach on their skin, or they trying to change their skin up. And like I said in my last video, like, you know, it's a spiritual experience, player. Yeah, so you safe from jealousy from these different people that could have been targeting you since your childhood, or they could have been targeting you because of your talent, or just because you not fitting inside of whatever box this is. You're no longer a baby, okay? You are growing. That means you are ascending. This means mentally, spiritually, physically, or whatever, you have grown some type of way. Yeah, so you got highest birth rate. We all cousins, bitch. Okay, so once again, somebody's having a baby. Okay, now whether somebody's actually having it by somebody that's closer to them, we're not even gonna go there today. So you got self-identity and justice. Learn yourself when you feel unaligned. Find authenticity. Authenticity. Who are you without? So who are you without everything else or everybody else around you? Okay, somebody's getting justice on their own self-identity. When you alone, because to me, this is one of the best things I have, you know, it was cool at first because I'm like, oh, I want friends, I want this, I want that. I mean, but when I did have them, it was always some sucker shit going on, or some backstabbing shit, or some extra shit where somebody's trying to, say you do something, but they doing it, or you get caught up in trying to keep up with certain people because you feel like these are really your people. But no, you're going to find out who you are without all the extra layers of shit. So you're an actual onion out here. Okay, you will peel and peel and peel and peel until you reveal who you are internally, who you actually are. And you will see that maybe you are not aligned to certain people. It doesn't matter if y'all was born together, okay? It don't matter if y'all cousins. It don't matter what it is, okay? Because somebody got like the highest level of in the inferno here. You got limbo, lust, gluttony, greed, anger, Hershey, violence, fraud, treachery, perjury. Okay, a lot of these people are caught up in things and they thinking they're safe from whatever's coming to them because they've gotten away with for a long time. But this is like God's already put the gavel out, so your honor will be the Most High. You see what I'm saying? Your honor. Let me explain. I don't even want to think like, could you imagine like really you thinking this is it, and then you thinking you good, you got everything right, or do we ever really know? And then that time actually come where you judged, and this person, the most beautiful light that you've ever witnessed, is like, away from me. I do not know you, but you thinking you straight because maybe you done, come on now. This is real life stuff that we're dealing with. It's unfortunate. Somebody maybe needs to move they home around and change their home. You got the great congregation. Yeah, even mother God. Ain't nobody. So what's this? Yeah, so you got most of these masculines. I mean, it's already it's being revealed. Okay, some of them have already experienced some of these different levels of the inferno. Okay, so now they living in different senior citizen communities. It's like nobody wants to take care of somebody that is constantly going against them. A lot of them have dealt with, what their mother did to them. This is why, mother of many, the feminine energy is very strong, but during the course of the time that a lot of us have been here, it's been abused, neglected, mistreated, harvested, and fueled up a lot of karmic ass energy. So people are like, to the point where you see some of these new age chicks, they don't even, if they get a man, they get one, but they don't want nobody that's on this bullshit. Y'all are now turning into senior citizens. So imagine all the pimpsons that was out, you know what I'm saying, in the 70s and 80s, and y'all was doing women so wrong. Now nobody wants to even take care of y'all. And some of it ain't y'all fault. Y'all didn't have dads anywhere, okay? So you got the masculines. I mean, it's just what it is. They either stepping up or they not. The mothers, they even stepping up or they not. A lot of them, they felt like they could just, put shit on everybody else, continue to pick everybody else's petals, so everybody be out here withering and shit, but that's not working. The ancestors are already on it. You got archangels, intellectual activity, profane study, divine protection, support from heaven. Yeah, others have been picking people like petals. Just, turn it up. You got the eyes of Ra. I mean, that's just what it is. Horus, whoever it is. It's just certain people that have already been, they're being examined and they are being protected from some of the things that's been going on. So you got sky's the limit. Somebody has a coherent, sober mind. So maybe this is the time where you're able to see things clearly, okay? Your Honor. So let's get some more and then we're going to end this. Your Honor, let me explain why I thought I was the great Houdini and I thought I was God and I thought I could play you. I didn't believe in the ancestors, Heavenly Father. Let me explain. Yeah, closed mouth don't get fed, okay? So somebody either going to speak up or they not. They're going to continue to try to target you, weaponize different technology, or they're not. They thinking that they can use these certain sigils and stuff for protection, but they done slipped up when they went up against the wrong ones, okay? They don't went up against the wrong ones. It doesn't matter. You got guilty verdict out here. So somebody got a guilty verdict already. So you got love is not violent, it's valid. Okay, so whether they was playing on you, mentally, this is all about your psyche, your mind, your soul, your spiritual connection. And like I said, they was trying to keep watch with the wrong shit, being in the shadows, being in the shadows. They should have took their vitamins because they would have seen that it was all about them, maybe learning a certain lesson this time. Not being so into material items or materialistic stuff, or believing that they was going to keep getting rewards for something somebody else was doing. Yeah, so you got a black nationalist advocate. Somebody was being a boss at any cost. Like I said, you got King Kong and the blonde-haired Betty. Okay, so somebody was actually being targeted by a white woman, and you didn't know. These different masculines feel like, hey, this is the way to go, but you don't know it's a whole trap. It ain't even just a trap for your bloodline. It's a trap for your mental, your soul, who you are spiritually. Okay, and then you getting led by, if it's not different attachments and energies because you have slept with this woman, you don't know. They ancestors is all over your ancestors, and this is a whole separation. Somebody is already getting caught up. It's a trap. So whatever this interracial relationship is, could have been somebody near a mobile home too. Yeah, somebody's watching like too much tarot, trying to see if what they're doing is work, or trying to see if somebody's getting set up, or if somebody's going to find out about this hidden body or this buried document. Yeah, so you could have been having visions of a better life here. You're starting to see, maybe when you pull back from certain situations and you have your sleep, or you just take time to yourself, meditate, devote time to the Most High, you will get these certain visions and you like, well, is this how it's really supposed to be? Yes, it's not supposed to be full of the pain that some of them had the badge to try to perform different things around you to make it seem like you was trapped. You're not trapped. You're not stuck. I don't know why they thought they was mob bosses and then to different shit. It could be you changing your hair too. It's keep coming up about somebody's hair. They was doing psychic attacks on your crown chakra constantly. Target after target after target. Somebody's having to hand their badge in, whether this is a police officer, a doctor, or somebody who is required to use a badge. This person's having to turn their badge in because they could have been a part of some setup here. What is this? Yeah, now they terrified. They terrified. You got love on your love. Love yourself. Love your children. Some of them are already rehearsing different emotions. Okay, so somebody's mother could be actually rehearsing emotions on how she's going to feel. Somebody's trying to rehearse what they're going to say in court, or rehearse certain things, so they won't come off as, it being hearsay, or they be coming off as a damn demon, because somebody's actually into demonology. Okay, but they using this for psychology. So they using psychological warfare, weaponized technology. They have an etch and sketch face. Okay, so this person's face is not their face. Somebody's mother could already be taken over. Somebody's like not the same that they used to be. Yeah, you got Nimrod, Babylon. Rules, goals, ritual language, and values. Okay, so a lot of them was, breaking the rules of spiritual law for one. Their goals consisted of basically tearing down somebody else's goals. They use different spell work and different language over people. They know that your values consist of you having, this stability for your family, doing things that you need to do for your life purpose. Yeah, you got to stop the violence. A lot of them need to stop the violence. I don't know why they felt like a lot of this stuff was going to work. Targeting different people, different areas. Yeah, doing a lot of chakra attacks on different things, okay? And as long as you keep your vibration high, and I hear it all the time, and I know a lot of us is like, this is so cliche. How do you keep your vibration high when you are dealing with some of the craziest shit? And one of the things I like to do, I'll listen to like some good music or, fasting. And if I'm not fasting, sometimes it's good to be in meditation, and you can do it simply by closing your eyes wherever you at and breathing, having control over your breathing. Because we go through things that some of us can't explain simply because we are here and meant to do something bigger than somebody else. So somebody that goes to church just on Sundays or holidays and read their Bible every now and then, or, can't come cloaked as somebody that's in Christianity, cannot tell me about spiritual warfare because they have not experienced the thick of it. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's going to have something that works with it for them individually. I can't just simply say, hey, drink your water. Read your Bible. Do you see what I'm saying? A lot of us will go into depth on the things that you can do simply because we've experienced it. And we still go through the targeting, the hacking, the lying, the lurking, the spying. And I actually had it was a dream, it was the other day, right, where somebody's landlord or somebody is going inside of their home when they're gone, and they taking pictures. And they taking pictures of each room. It's like if it's not actual cameras or something in your home, this is also too as somebody is able to keep up with what you have in your home, maybe what you're spending your money on, how things are organized, or taking pictures if you do have altars and stuff like this. They going within your home and taking pictures. Okay, so that message is for somebody, and I hope it reaches you. I'm gonna get two more. Yeah, so it could have been a brother's fling that's into like witchcraft, spell work, or whatever. Whoever this bitch is, she actually just destroyed herself. This is self-destruction. Okay, they into different demonology, witchcraft, psychology. They could be really good in computers, or they could be working for somebody that's within a certain company. But these people gonna have to turn their badges over. Okay, like I said, this person could actually work where you have to give a fingerprints or different license copies here. So you got something coming up about fingerprinting, license copies. If this person is not an actual officer, they can get guns reused because, like I said, how do you reuse something? But this person could be somewhere where they have like the paperwork and things that they work with is supposed to be secured, okay? So yeah, you got village, collective, community. Whoever this community is that getting found out about, it could have been a professional teacher or advisor that was involved that was trying to keep somebody isolated, but it led to your transformation. Yep, you got it. Kinfolk, family, blood, clan, families, folks, house, kin, the lineage, okay? Fuck all that humble shit from here on out. Your ranking is not low. Okay, your ranking is not low. They wanted to keep you in some type of hole. Somebody knew somebody all along, though. This is like they was doing this from the birth. This is like as soon as you came out the womb, boom, your life force, the energy within you, the spirit of you, your essence. They already knew something about you was different. Okay, so they already knew that the plan had to be set into motion as soon as you came out the crotch. Open the legs up, ha, life, we're gonna kill the bitch. They thought so, but it's not working. So you got magical thinking is denying the fact of documented evidence. Okay, so this is the thing. This is how they manipulate different words and use spell work. Not only do they create documents that are false, or they create different things using false witnesses or people that chose to do perjury or go against people in the court, they wanted to make it seem like just because something is documented, it's a form of evidence. Know that these certain items and documents are considered part of witchcraft. You're not going to, write all caps over something over me with my name in it, different dates that you choose to write it on, and thinking I'm going to accept it. No, God meant for life to be magical and loving, not full of all this foolery that y'all been doing. So somebody's getting denied for some documents they created. They created these documents, and not only did they create them, they was using magic over them. You got after the perk pill popping. Okay, so like I said, after they perks, they pill popping. They right get asked for an explanation. Continue to protect yourself with protection and oils here. You got fines and fees. Okay, so somebody could already be paying fines and fees for something. For years, it's been going on. For years, it's been going on. Okay, you know, a lot of you have been targeted since birth. That's all it is. What's these fines and fees? Yeah, somebody could have tried to keep you caught up in like some court case using fines and fees. I know when I went through the same thing, um, you know, when I was on probation or whatever, they want you to constantly be paying money out for some shit that's fraudulent. And when I tell you, everything will be returned to you that was done in the dark using foolery, witchcraft, and magic, okay? Because not only do you have proof from the spiritual realm, you have God proof. These bitches was on Molly dreams, okay? So not only was it perks and mollies and cocaine and everything else, they was using Molly dreams to create something using a lot of different magic and all these damn pills. These are the certain people that cannot live life without having some type of substance because they know that they live in an altered reality. So you got that guilty verdict in. That's your message.